Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ghostrunner 2. So, I played this game at some point back when I was still on Twitch, which, all in all, not really that long ago. And it was also the last game I played on Twitch before making the switch over to YouTube. And this came out some time ago. Figured I may as well play it, you know. Not to mention that I really did enjoy Ghostrunner 1. It's that whole fast-paced parkour slash and dash type thing. Pretty challenging if you get down to it, but I only played it on an easier difficulty. But, yeah. We're gonna see how we go with this. Oh, nice. I think we'll turn down the audio at least. That'll do. So, we will go campaign, new game. Let's do this.
We've been given many names. Ghost runners, human-like killing machines, guardians, monsters, an extinct breed. That last one, while true for most, for us, naive. That kind of strength, that will to overcome every obstacle, that undying thirst to defy those who enslave us, that resentment, ironic disobedience. It kept us alive, hidden, rejected, forsaken. And now, with all the masters gone, the time has come to free ourselves at last. To remind everyone of what we once were. Dharma will finally pay the price it deserves. And there will be no one left to protect it. It's time to wake up.
Yeah, it brings back a little bit of memories regarding it. Dharma is this big tower society because the exterior of the planet is pretty much inhospitable. And Ghostrunners were built to protect it by...
About 20 minutes ago. The reactor team managed to contact us before they went down, but there's no way our reinforcements can beat the hammers to the central chamber. Except for you. Report once you're in position.
Ooh. Oh god. Okay, it's been a little bit. Oh, I can actually block. Ping, 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 ping. Yeet. Jack.
Let's get rolling.
Don't recognize Connor. But yeah, tower here was constructed by this old guy. I forget his name. And he ended up making the Ghostrunners. Jack here was pretty much known as the last of them.
Head start. No time to do it the usual way. I'll be your handler on this one.
That's not necessary.
Sure it is, Jackie. I've always wanted to work more closely with you. Don't take it away from me.
Nice. Okay. Picking things up slowly. Looks like we have a combo meter too.
Tricky. We should be fine if you
Yeet. Yeah, because I don't remember having a blocking function before, because before you had to fully rely on deflecting. And what that led to was you having to perfectly time your strikes for a lot of things, or just outright dodging bullets. So this is interesting. Whoop, whoop. And as you can tell, I'm not exactly the greatest at this. I see a secret up there. I could reach it later. We'll see. Never mind, I guess not. Oh. Oh my mama, that is beautiful.
That's the million-dollar question, Jackie. Best case scenario, make some threats, shake us down.
Faster, 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 faster.
Blow this whole joint sky high. Problem is, ever since the Saruman character took over, the hammers have changed.
Yeah, this is what I was used to pretty much. Being just moving around with the sensory boost.
Predictable and easy to manage. I stepped out of line, you just made him with a carrot, then whack him with a stick, and the wheels keep turning. But now,
Yep, not used to blocking.
now they have an agenda. Bozos with agendas are the worst. They no longer want my carrots. Good thing you whack harder than a stick.
Connor is also a new thing, because in the Dharma Tower is very much like your classic dystopia type situation here. Considering that there's a lot of class disputes based on pretty much the Dharma Tower is like based on a class system, each level where each of the classes are. Lower levels are where your everyman is. Higher level being obviously where the elite lived. At least in memory, that's how it went anyway. There we go. But when you got woken up by this resistance faction. And that woman we saw at the beginning, I believe her name is Zoe. She's the one that was pretty much your handler through the majority of all of this.
Saruman? A major hard-ass. Judging by the fact he single-handedly
Seems that Connors are standing.
stopped fires to take control, allegedly. Look, the guy can fight and think. That's all I need to know to understand he's a threat.
Stamina. Yeah.
Don't you worry. With our powers combined, we counter him on every level. Besides, he might not show up in person.
I've got a feeling he will.
You just had to jinx it, didn't you?
Oof. Okay. Nope. Want me to yeet. Alright. Going to. Whoop. There we are. Blocking is definitely more helpful against the machine gun guys. Yeah, you had to just outright dodge them until they ran out of ammo, that one.
You know, a grappling hook. Gun.
Just call it grapple. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Forgot that he called it that.
I know this ain't your first rodeo. I just want to help. Keep things smooth.
And eat. It's still nice knowing that Jack's pretty much still the.
Why is the reactor above
Oh.
the city?
How should I know? Do I look like a nuclear engineer to you? Maybe plasma can't blow uphill. Or maybe the architect wanted to keep it as close to
Architect, that was his name.
far away from this dirty, dirty working class.
Yeah, the architect was the name of the guy that built this whole thing, and he ended up preserving himself as an AI. And he initially made it seem like he just wanted to help the tower, but after he pretty much died, his former apprentice kind of took it over. And she was doing like crazy immune experimentation on members of the tower. And part of that culminated in them becoming just like these weird suicide bomber creatures, and that's no good for anyone. But less good considering the fact that she was fully willing to scientifically pretty much just abuse and extort everyone. And granted, what he was doing wasn't much better. He was just gonna pretty much subjugate the tower for his own ends. But in the end, Jack ended up going and getting rid of them both. And yeah, I'm guessing that's partially what we're doing here now. Rat jerky became a popular snack after the great ecological collapse of the 22nd century. The smell is strangely enticing. Crunchy. Yeah, this is what I mean. That collapse in the 22nd century is what happened with all that. I gotta go up, I'm guessing. Yeah, that thing's still up there. Come here, bud. We're just gonna whoop. Yeet. Reach the reactor. I'm not really interested in that, but where's the door? Probably this way, if I had to guess, right? Not that way, this way maybe? Not here. It's a fast food thing. Okay. Oh, out this way. Yeet. I feel less faster than I did before, but oh. Alright, so that wasn't the way. Up, probably. So how do I get up from here then? Again, 80s trash, master of not knowing where the fuck he's going. What? I guess not. Oh. Oh, this is where I can probably... Yeah. Oh. Kinda like this. I'll take that. Purple hands. But a motorcycle? I think I like basic black better. Probably find some skins. It did give a tutorial on the challenge runs, but I don't typically do that, but I can, you know what, I think it's probably asking me to give it a try. Alright, let's try it. Pass through all side brigades. Faster, 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 faster. I got a dog right by me, by the way, so if you guys end up hearing any weeb woobin that's coming from the pupper that's right by me. Shh, it's okay, buddy boy. He's just upset because his mom and pops ain't home right now. He's a good lad. He's just a little temperamental. You're okay, buddy. Ah, bronze. 50 seconds. Ah, well. Alright. Ah, it's right there. That would do it.
Well, they better be. Once you pull a stunt like this, it's all or nothing. All the factions will be at their throat if they fail to secure the reactor as a bargaining chip. And they will fail.
You're okay. You're okay, buddy. Ooh, hit a train.
Why didn't I think of that? Oh wait, I did. Zoe's busting her butt right now trying to do exactly that. But you're late.
Oop, there we go.
But you're late.
Let's talk about Zoe.
The architect made these things network unfriendly. Besides, even if we do prevent
Okay, so how do I avoid that?
detonating it, they can still just break it. And we have enough of a power shortage as is.
Okay, so that's not the way either. So I gotta, like, get to the fan and jump it from there? Oh, I see. That explains it. Yeet, yote, reap, and sow. Oh, nice sword. Ooh, boy. I was too partaken by the... Oh, I'm alive. Looks like I got off the edge anyway. Whoop. Alright, guess I know the way now. Could have threaded that needle a little better, but I was too transfixed by how pretty the sword looked. whoop. And whoop. And whoop. And there we are. There we go.
Why wasn't the reactor protected?
It was. We have 5 guys guarding the approach. Had.
Why wasn't the reactor adequately protected?
Because of politics. There's nobody can come close to it without all the other factions getting all twitchy. This mess is exactly why we need the interface
Whoa.
to work out. If all the gangs and factions don't learn to play nice soon, Dharma will just fall apart.
Whoop.
If all the
Okay.
gangs and factions don't learn to play nice soon,
Whoops.
Dharma will just fall apart right in front of our eyes.
Okay, I see what that purpose is there for now. Whoop. Goodbye. Doggy is being a dog. Oh my goodness. Hold on one moment. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Dog gets fussy and he doesn't explain that well what he needs, so
Heavy resistance.
he needed to go outside, so I should have figured that at least. And whoop. Ow. Okay, doing that again. Nope. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error. Oh, I missed. Never mind, I didn't. Never mind, I did. I feel like I could go faster. Oh wait, there's a point there. Oh boy, I missed that. Why am I not picking up enough speed now? Oh, that explains that. Okay, there we go. And there we go. And there you go. There you go. Yeah, Jack feels a little slower now, but definitely same vibe and appeal. Is there no way for me to go hopping across that again? Wonder. Wouldn't matter. Alright, probably got one more enemy going that way. Oh boy. Damn it. Okay. Another try. One more. Let's see. Nice. Yep, over there. Let's try not to be as fancy about it. There we go.
You're already inside the chamber. This can get ugly.
I'm going in.
You do that.
Let's do this. Let's go in. Ooh, the return of the elevator. Oh, it's all blood covered too. 18 deaths. Oh, hey, Scott's got this game. He got done quicker than I did, though. Then again, he also probably didn't have a dog. But hey, that's cool. I got something to work against with him now. Missed a sword, though. This feels familiar.
Let us begin. May blades reach what hands failed to grasp. May mind pierce the darkness where eyes failed. so unnecessary.
Let him. He made it happen.
May will overcome where flesh and steel stumbled.
Now these other Ghostrunners? Well, obviously, judging from that prologue.
But I've got over 50 guys on the way. Just hang in there. Don't let them leave.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Just stall for time.
May a new kindred rise where its fathers perished. May we be free at long last.
It's looking a lot like the Ghostrunner that the one lady made.
Master, the Asura are here to serve you.
What is going on? We came back for you.
The tyrant is long gone, Mitra. Dharma is weak now.
What? How much time has passed?
Mitra.
Not safe here, Master. Let's go.
Hey, you! Lay down your weapons, now!
A number?
Let me put it down, Master.
Will Bushido allow it?
It will now.
We'll meet by the gate.
Bushido.
May we be free!
Ooh, he's tanky. He's definitely speedy. I wonder if Bushido sounds familiar. It might be some kind of programming that's in there. Oop. Yeah, these are definitely Ghostrunners. Oop. Had to block that. Hold bar to block that blow, though. Oh boy.
On your feet, runner. The fight's not over.
Oh. Thanks, boss.
Who are you?
Ow. Sorry.
Good.
I'll definitely take a free grapple point. Ah, right. Gotta watch where that fucking projectile's coming. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Sorry. Still gotta use the blockhead. Okay. That's gonna... Thanks, boss. No, I could be speedier, I feel. Oop. Thanks, boss. I took a nap earlier. It's nice to have backup, that's for sure. And a free jump point, which I appreciate. Oh, I ran in straight into that. Oh well, I'm getting better. Never mind, not better enough. Alright, man. Ooh. That was very close to getting me. Admit I'm not entirely used to people dashing around me. The biggest enemy type I had problems with back in the original game were those fucking samurai ones that you could only kill if you countered correctly. And those ones were a pain in the ass. Damn, okay. Okay, so I gotta mind that AoE now. Weapon, weapon, weapon. Oh, ooh. Oh, right. I used him to avoid that. That explains it. I mean, I would say I am to a fair degree. Oh boy. Fuck. Brick by brick, it'll happen. It's gonna run out of space eventually. Brick by brick. Just a tad bit jarring as well whenever you had to take a swing and he's just not there anymore. But... and very close. Alright, he's gonna do a... oh. Gotcha.
Master,
It's over.
forgive not this one's weakness, for he is not worthy. But through this sacrifice, carry forward
Like a battle priest.
the Ashura. May we
Oh, seppuku. Ah,
Threat neutralized?
He's dead.
Good.
thanks for the help, man.
My name is...
Adrian Bakunin,
What
put down your weapons and surrender.
the fuck are you doing?
For?
In the name of the Interface Council, you're under arrest. Let's go.
Understood.
What?
Show up.
We're here, ain't we? Connor wants to see you.
Sure he does.
Yeah, can I get my friend back? He did help me. Hold on, there's a dog out there. Alright. Off we go then.
Jack, good job out there. Glad you're in one piece.
Yeah, thanks. Connor wants to see me.
Uh-huh. But please talk to Zoe first. She
Oh, we
was
get a
worth
home
seeing
zone? Oh, Zoe.
you. And yeah, this guy you brought in, he says he's got some information. Might be worth checking out. Oh, and drop by later. You've missed your appointment.
Sure. See you in a bit.
Later.
This is cool. We get a little home base. Honestly, this is neat. I get to explore a little area. Oh, look at this. You could probably hear one of the dogs chewing on something in the background. One of the doggies got a little bone as a treat for being good most of today. Man, look at all this. I absolutely loved Ghostrunner's aesthetic as well, with a lot of this technology. I'm just like... I'm like lovesick for cyberpunk-esque type things as well, which I will be playing more of Cyberpunk 2077. But I wanted to... I'm usually in a battle for hard drive space on my computer, so... I will typically just do these, oh, this is my room. I will typically just, have to reinstall and uninstall games consistently. But under this circumstance, there's my swords. Cool. Wonder what that's for. Oh, these are my artifacts. Just a fucking axe. This is cool. But again, typically what goes on during this this is just that fight for hard drive space, so I'll uninstall and reinstall games intermittently, which Cyberpunk's uninstalled currently, but it will be. I wanted to make space for Destiny 2 just to get something out of the score again. Ah, this is my upgrade. So this is how they do it now. Augmentation units. To purchase upgrade chips, you will require data. You earn data by defeating enemies. Your first upgrade chip. Yes, please. Because how they did this upgrade thing, the original, is after every certain mission checkpoint, or not checkpoint, but every certain mission, you would get this array of like little blocks that you built up into like this little puzzle thing in your systems. And you didn't have to buy anything with it, of course. But what was required of it is that you had to figure out how to make it fit properly into your systems, so that you had to pick and choose which ones and how much you want to spec into certain skill trees or certain skills you possess based on how big these little blocks fit in. It's like one of those weird Tetris puzzles kind of things. And I remember basis of this as the main skills you had were, I don't know if flow is the one, but it was an ability to unleash a laser projectile from your sword. Tempest, which was my favorite one, I think, which was that big like shotgun pulse wave from your hand. Shurikens and the mind control one, though I think canonically Jack didn't really approve of that one that much. Actually, no, not Shuriken. Shuriken was a random pickup you got from across the map. It was, yeah, it was one where you could slice through multiple opponents at once. One was the Laser Slash, one was Tempest, and one was the Mind Control. That's it. So, yeah, Sensory Boost is definitely nice. I'll definitely take that. That one was an early game one for me as well. That could be helpful, that one. And dashing cost 15 less stamina. We'll save that one for now, but that one I think is going to be useful to have in the future. Yeah, so let's equip the new skills. Here you'll find the upgrade chips that you installed, and yes, motherboard. Ah, I see. So it still has this this need for it. So we'll click you in as well. I see. So it's still a bit of a game for it, but ultimates, that'll be interesting, I bet. The Undoer. God, what a beautiful name for that sword. Bloodstained Blue Rose. One more level. I like Rose at the moment. Let's see what my one more level. Tessa Jack 074. I do like the purple. I do think I'm gonna go back to it just so I can feel more like Jack in the moment. But yeah. This is Zoe. She's the person that pretty much woke Jack back up, and it's very nice to see her still around. This is the kind of shit that I'd expect her to be working on. She's like our resident mechanic. It's odd seeing the living areas here as well, because it just gives you an idea. Oh, origami crane. Just got a little kitchenette set here. Zoe, this is the first time I'm actually seeing you in person.
Sorry I couldn't be on the comms. Connor had me hacking the reactor's subsystems. Plan B, you know?
Plan A was a Hail Mary.
God, this is a mess. We don't know where these Ashura came from, where they are, or what they want.
We know we need to stop them.
Yeah, I suppose that's enough for now.
Yeah, because Zoe's important because she was kind of like the sort of head of this resistance, or at least a representative when you first met her. and or at least when she first kept in touch with you, she's the one that reconstructed you and even gave you your name. Because originally, Architect was still in your head, but he only called you Ghostrunner. You were only a tool to him. She's the one that named you Jack, and funnily enough, she named you that after the fact that after the comment of "you're all jacked up" kind of thing. And yeah, she's kind of Jack's rock in this
How
case.
are you holding up?
That's what I should be asking you. I mean, it's kind of a miracle you're alive.
Bakunin had my back.
I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about last year. About you deleting your own system and technically dying.
That was unpleasant.
And then waking up like nothing happened.
Wish it was that simple.
I mean, sure, relearning how to walk and talk was no easy feat, but all in all, you surviving the Cybervoid shutdown was like a regular human walking away from an explosion. Still have no idea how you did it.
Guess I'm just tough. What do you think about the Ashura?
They scare me. The way they look, the way they act. While repairing you, we spent a lot of time trying to gather all possible info on GRs. It doesn't make sense that they are Ghostrunners. Nothing fits. And yet, there's no doubt about it.
Could they have been in hiding all this time?
Yeah, in theory. But why? And how? The tower's not that big. Oh, and before you go, we've managed to get a hold of one of the original GR augmentation units.
Oh.
I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, pretty vintage stuff at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
that's what I hooked up to
Come on,
earlier.
give it a shot.
Thanks.
I might have already. Sorry about that, Zoe. But yeah. Because at the end of the original game, you also well, spoilers as well, obviously, but assuming you've probably either already watched something of this or potentially watched my previous video on it, which, I mean, if you haven't, I apologize for being any spoilers, but it doesn't take away from the overall experience of it, because Ghostrunner 1 wasn't necessarily built on story, it was built on being the Ghostrunner, being the badass hyper robo ninja jumping across walls and shit. But this definitely seems to be taking a bit of a more narrative perspective with it.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Wish we could get them all, but...
They weren't even all there.
Right. Well, 1 down, 3 to go.
What do you know about these Ashura?
They're ghost runners. That's reason enough to be extremely cautious. You single-handedly took down the Keymaster who's been in power for 20 years. Imagine what they can do if they work together.
It's weird, considering that Hourman, the one we just fought, he's the only one that, him and the other one, the one they resurrected, I didn't catch his name, but he's the only, those two are the only ones that look like proper Ghost Runners. The other two look much odder. Like, one of them looks more AI than anything, looks closer to what the Architect was.
Why were you even there?
I've been tracking Ahriman for weeks. He showed up out of nowhere, took control of the Hammers, and then used their resources to conduct a large-scale search for... something.
Mitra's body.
Mitra, that was it.
Most likely. Anyway, I knew he was going to make a move on the reactor, but I didn't know why. So I came to try and stop him if he pulled anything really dangerous.
By yourself?
I don't have many friends nowadays. Besides, I had a feeling you might show up.
Can you help me against them?
I believe I can. In the field, if need be, and definitely when it comes to intel. As soon as your friends decide to let me go, I'll get back to gathering data on these GRs. We'll update you directly. I got a feeling this is only the beginning of Dharma's trouble.
Right.
From the looks of your armor, it wouldn't surprise me if maybe he worked with the one spider lady back in the first game. I forget her name, but The armor scheme, color scheme doesn't really surprise me if it would be that case. Oh.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Somehow? Hey, that's what I heard.
The fuck you mean? Is Mitra the architect? Wouldn't make sense if they're looking to lose their bonds of slavery. Yeah, that was him. That was the architect. The original one before he went all AI. So who are you, Connor?
Look who finally decided to show up. A little busy here. Go bother someone else in the meantime. And we'll talk in a few minutes.
You're pleasant. Wow, look at that. Oh man, it's so fucking cool. I love this kind of stuff. When I first played Cyberpunk, there was like the same feeling of awe in the lights, the buildings, and all of it. Oh, look at this. A medical facility? Oh man. Oh, we've even got a tube with little trees and plants. Even holographic ones, still awesome. Oh, he's doing an autopsy.
Missed our appointment today.
Yeah, don't worry, Jack. I was just gonna tell you you finished all the tests.
And
And you're fit as a fiddle. A heavily augmented transhuman fiddle, but still, the meaty parts of you are in great shape.
good to know. Was Connor always like this?
Ever since I've known him, but I don't think always. Man's got demons, more than most.
What demons?
All I know is what he's blurted out while blackout drunk.
Ah.
There's a lot of blood in his past, and a lot of backstabbing.
Done to him or by him?
Both, presumably. Look, I get why you don't like him. I do.
But
No buts. I just get it.
Ha! I like Saul already.
do you remember these GRs from before the coup?
Not a chance, Jack. You gotta understand, there was not a lot of overlap between the architect's official business and us, lowly base dwellers. Sure, I've lived through the Ghostrunner's introduction and downfall, but the closest I ever came to meeting one was when they were arresting someone in my district. Before I had my hand in putting you back together, that is. It wasn't until my 60s that I started doing the exciting stuff. Better late than never, I guess.
Damn, he's an old man. But yeah, the downfall I was talking about was,
Hey, one last thing.
Oh?
I have something for you.
A gift?
Sure, why not? It's a shuriken throwing system.
Hey!
Extracted out of our dead fella right here. Thought it might come in handy.
Nice. Thank you.
No need for that. Just use it carefully. Preferably not in this room.
I'll try.
let's go get it hooked up to me. Hey, look at that. It'll be nice to actually use these outside of the power-up system for it. But the downfall is referencing because the architect originally was, do I just go, how do I go into the armory? Ah, there we are, tab. But the architect was originally, kind of off his, well, he was pushed off his seat of power by his, I think it was either his wife or like his apprentice or something like that. And the Ghostrunners were pretty much all but exterminated, seemingly, except for Jack. So the fact that these guys are alive raises a lot of questions of the how and why.
I have questions.
Who doesn't, eh?
What did you want to talk about?
We have a church problem, and you've been randomly chosen to become the solution.
Don't we have a bigger problem right now?
What? Those schmucks from the reactor? Well, You already took down one of them, which concluded in them leaving and us securing the place once again. So I don't see that as a bigger problem. Anyway, let me know when you're ready.
The fuck is a church problem?
Tell me about this church.
Church of the Architect. Yeah. They've been around for years. Lately, they went through a drastic makeover. It's no longer 5 guys in robes jerking off to a poster of the architect. They're now organized, well-armed, and coordinated.
Like the Hammers.
Yeah. Either their management also got an outside hire, or
the architect really is back.
That explains their conversation.
jinxed it.
My guess is an outside hire.
You going to release Bakunin?
Sure, we have a deal. He could fuck right off for all I care.
Why even arrest him?
Did he skip the Keymaster Guard commander part
Yep,
when he
knew
introduced
it.
himself to you? Your new BFF is a war criminal and a public enemy. But since the public has other crap to deal with right now, I won't insist on wasting a bullet on that chump.
Alright. Yeah, makes sense. Keymaster. We'll just refer to Keymaster because I can't remember what her actual name is. But yeah, the color scheme's the exact same on the uniform. But yeah, I can understand this kind of guy wanting to do right by what he once did. Keymaster was fucking... I mentioned it before already, but she did some really nasty shit with experimentation on people. And quite a lot of rough shit in general, including making a ramshackle Ghostrunner. Which was this other lady who, I can't remember what the boss's name was, but she took me forever to beat. But aside from that, I think I am going to call it here for this episode. Thank you to everybody who came by and watched. And if you liked this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and perhaps even leave a comment. These things fuel my desire and love for doing this. Also the fact of, well, everybody loves seeing their stuff complimented. But either way, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And you all have yourselves a wonderful night. Bye-bye.